everyone, thank you for coming to our demo for our project. Our project title is Data Analysis and Prediction for Chinese E-commerce mobile phone market. Before we get started, let's give a short introduction of our motivation and background. We hope that by studying the e-commerce market of China, which is one of the biggest e-commerce market in the world, we can develop toolkit and models to help small business owners with improved decision making and to make a sustainable and fair e-commerce area environment. The tools we are planning to develop is prediction systems for selling data and also recommendation systems. To do that, we need to collect a solid, reliable, and trustworthy dataset. We collected our data using web scraping. Here is a demo of how we do it. Here is the main page of Taobao, and we can input the brand name, top 10 pages, and it starts scraping the data for us. We can see that on the left-hand side, we already have a CSV called Samsung.csv. So this is the data script based on the input we give, and we can see that we can find a match between the main page and the data we scraped. So in this case, we scraped the real data from Taobao, the biggest e-commerce website from China. So the data is reliable and comprehensive. Here is an overview of our price range distribution. We will demonstrate this later on with the demo of our web application too. So we also developed the pipeline for our projects, which involves many experiment steps of preparation, training, evaluation, and validation. After that, we have the trained model and serve them to the front end of our web application for user-friendly usage and access. During this process, methodology including data cleaning, algorithm selection for gradient boosting algorithms, data splitting and cross-validation, as well as evaluation matrices, which we'll talk in detail in the later on section. The tools we used are mainly involved with Python libraries, such as Beautiful Soup for web scraping, Pandas, scikit-learn, data visualization tool, as well as NLP libraries, which is essential for text analysis. We have some of the analysis we want to share, so let's switch to the demo of our web application. Everything on this main dashboard is interactive and dynamic. So when users have access to our web application, they can hover over to any of the area they're interested in and get the specific information here. The map we are seeing here demonstrates the distribution of small business owners over different cities and provinces. On the right-hand side are some data analysis with detailed information extracted from our data. Everything here will display detailed information if you're interested. So based on the analysis we see here, we have an overview of the dataset based on price range, top sales, business owner distribution, and brand. So we start to think, what other factors would influence real sale data? Example here of analysis based on different attributes including area and also different phone models. We use iPhone model here as an example. We see that the newer the model, the higher the sale. So we start from there and dive deeper, try to find the combination that we could use for our prediction system. So in this case, we cleaned and processed our data, and we demonstrated a correlation heat map for the top 3 brands in the mobile phone brand in the world: iPhone, Huawei, and Samsung. That's how we trained and constructed our prediction system based on the attributes here. As I mentioned, we used gradient boosting algorithms such as XGBoost, LGB, and CatBoost. Here demonstrated the error rate of the mean and standard deviation. We definitely have some small error between the predicted sale and the real sale, but however, the error rate is acceptable because we are predicting the sale for the whole month. So a small error are acceptable for inventory management. So in this case, our prediction system has good performance and efficiency too. Similarly for our recommender system. Let me show you how we can use this and our user can access it at the front end of our application. This is the main page. Let's assume user clicked on this product with item name and item ID. After we input this, we will generate top 10 recommendations for this user specifically interested in the product we input there. So all the items here are real data. If you click on the link, you can see the detailed product. So how do we achieve this? First of all, we used NLP libraries to vectorize our text, and we calculate the cosine similarities. We also used KNN retrieval based on sales and titles. We combine those two and retrieve top 10 products that has the highest similarity compared to our input. In the conclusion, we have demonstrated efficient result with good performance because we have comprehensive data collection and complex analysis and modeling. We have combined our data product into web application with front end, back end, and also visualizations. In the future, we hope we could enhance our personalized recommendation techniques if we have more information about user, so we can generate different recommendations for different users. But we also want to promote diversity and inclusivity. So in this case, we can reduce the bias, increase the fairness, and in order to build a healthier recommendation ecosystem. Thank you.